Okay, I went shooting with a couple of friends, but it got really dark, so we had to pack up all our things and kind of call it a night. So I'm kind of adding on to the end of the video, kind of saved up everything and brought it in for the next day. You probably just saw little bits of me shooting everything in the dark or using a flashlight and everything, but so now that we're in the day, we get kind of a better light and everything. A little bartending mixing tin. I think that's an in. I think these two are outs. Just about me and my friend David had a chance to hit this guy, but we couldn't actually open it up. For the longest time, the seal was stuck on it. But as you can see right there, we opened it up pretty well on our own. I can't really do it one-handed, but we got it opened up. About damn time. An old coffee urn from my work. We didn't need it anymore, so I said, don't throw it away, just give it to me. It's about like 3 layers of kind of aluminum in there. These are all of our entries, and then back over here. So it was laying at an angle. So you mentioned the entries, it was kind of laying like that at an angle, all going in, coming out all sorts of different directions out here. My personal favorite, I'll probably be shooting this more and more, is a 1/4 inch steel plate. What is it? Weld steel quality? Yeah, welding steel. So pretty dense stuff. You can actually see the jacket from the slug actually stuck inside the hole, and the rest of the thing just kept going through. These are the 2 entries, and then the 2 exits. You can kind of see some. Here we go. Kind of little bits all around. When the 308 hits it, it actually kind of liquefies. It gets so hot, so it actually kind of explodes the steel outwards. Which brings me to our next one. Construction helmet. It's made of some kind of magical polymer, so that when the bullets go in, or anything else for that matter, the holes actually shrink up. So you cannot tell. Kind of compare that thumb to these guys right here, but they're actually a lot smaller. But we hung this on over the steel plate just to give it something to hold on to while we shot at it. But then we noticed coming on the other end when it came out was that the steel plate, when you shot it, the little bits of steel that were left from the hole kind of exploded out. And so we got the big hole, but then you can kind of see these tiny little micro dots everywhere. And that's from tiny little bits of shrapnel from the steel actually kind of exploding outwards. So that was a really nice one. And then my friend Mike decided to bring an old Xbox. It was red ringing on him, so it was time to put it away. Just about all the spots with dead center. Bearing in mind this was probably, what, 75 feet away, but it was almost pitch black. You saw the video, I was using the flashlight from a distance to light up the place, so we weren't too worried about accuracy. Then coming around the other side, this is where it gets really fun. Most of it came out of here, split up. You can see over here it actually kind of knocked off some of the pieces just from the sheer force. Actually, you look really in there. What's that? Seems to be some kind of acorn. Man, you see kind of the chips and everything. They just turned to dust. If you can hear it or not, but it's got all sorts of little guys rattling inside of it. And then also while I'm here, point out a few things. Since I did my my little build video, I changed a couple of things. Got rid of some of these rails on the sides. As I was kind of holding it, I kind of noticed these things were kind of weighing it down. I also got rid of the front sight posts. I still have the back post, but I don't know. It probably took off, I don't even know how much weight, but it feels a lot nicer when you took it all off. I might try and find a smaller, lighter little front post to put up there so I still have some backups. Caldwell 6 through 9 inch, I want to say, bipod. It's got a little spring loaded. Not too much. It did its job pretty well. And then probably the biggest guy is actually the 1 through 4 magnification. See if I can get that to focus now on me. You get a little blurry. 1 through 4 primary arm. So it's, I mean, it was a cheap, probably $120 scope, but again, we were shooting about 100 feet, and it was doing wonderfully. It took us a couple of tries to figure out how to get the calibrating the optics to work, but I mean, it did wonderfully. Still stock trigger. Stock trigger is just working just fine, so I guess I'm not really in any hurry for any kind of Geisley trigger like that. But other than that, my rifle is doing better than I could have hoped for. Alright, thank you.